Have you ever noticed how climbing stairs, once effortless, has become a daunting task as you've stepped into the golden years? You are not alone. After the age of 50, many of us begin to experience a decline in leg strength and mobility. But it doesn't have to be an inevitable slide into dependency. In fact, the power to change this trajectory is in your hands and legs. Strong legs are the foundation of active aging. They enable us not just to move, but to thrive and maintain our independence far into later life. Ignoring weakening legs can lead to reduced mobility and increased risks of falls, which are major concerns as we age. However, addressing this with effective strategies can significantly enhance your quality of life. This guide is crafted to enlighten and inspire you with practical, actionable tips that will empower you to strengthen your legs and reclaim your vitality. Let's embark on this journey together to understand the causes behind weakening legs and uncover the powerful measures you can take to prevent it. Get ready to transform your approach to health and keep striding forward with confidence and strength in your steps. Before we get started, I'd love to know where you're joining me from today. Drop a comment below and feel free to ask any questions you have. First, sarcopenia. Let's talk about age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia. As we age, our bodies naturally undergo changes that can impact our physical capabilities. One such change is the gradual loss of skeletal muscle mass and strength, a condition known as sarcopenia. This phenomenon begins as early as our 30s but becomes more pronounced after the age of 60. As muscle fibers diminish in number and size, and muscle tissue is replaced more slowly, the result is not just a loss of muscle mass but also a decline in muscle strength and function, which can significantly affect our daily lives, leading to slower movements and a higher risk of falls and injuries. Understanding sarcopenia is crucial because it underscores the importance of muscle maintenance in our senior years. The good news is that sarcopenia is not an inevitable part of aging if proactive measures are taken. Regular resistance training, for instance, is a highly effective way to combat muscle loss. Engaging in exercises that challenge your muscles can help maintain their strength and functionality. Simple tools like resistance bands or light dumbbells can be used at home to perform exercises that stimulate muscle growth and enhance endurance. Moreover, nutrition plays a pivotal role in muscle health. A protein-rich diet supports muscle repair and growth. Older adults, in particular, need higher amounts of protein to counteract the natural muscle loss due to aging. Incorporating lean meats, eggs, dairy products, and plant-based proteins such as beans and lentils into daily meals can make a significant difference in maintaining muscle mass and strength. Reason number 2, peripheral neuropathy. Peripheral neuropathy, nerve damage in legs, is a common concern among the elderly, particularly affecting leg strength and coordination. This condition arises when peripheral nerves responsible for transmitting signals between the brain, spinal cord, and the rest of the body get damaged. The primary culprits often include chronic conditions such as diabetes, which can lead to diabetic neuropathy, or deficiencies in essential nutrients like vitamin B12. In the case of diabetic neuropathy, high blood sugar levels over time cause significant damage to nerve fibers. This damage is predominantly noted in the legs, leading to symptoms such as pain, tingling, numbness, and a profound weakness that can affect mobility and balance. Similarly, a deficiency in vitamin B12, vital for nerve health and blood formation, can lead to similar neuropathic symptoms. Older adults, especially those with dietary restrictions or absorption issues, are particularly susceptible to this deficiency, which not only impairs nerve function but can also escalate into severe neurological damage if unchecked. Prevention and management of peripheral neuropathy involve a proactive approach to underlying conditions and nutritional intake. For those with diabetes, stringent management of blood sugar levels through medication, diet, and lifestyle changes is paramount. This control helps slow the progression of neuropathy and can alleviate symptoms. Regular consultations with healthcare providers, routine blood tests, and maintaining an active lifestyle contribute significantly to managing diabetes effectively. Nutritionally, ensuring an adequate intake of vitamin B12 is crucial, especially for older adults who may not absorb it efficiently. Foods rich in B12, such as meats, dairy products, and fortified cereals, should be part of a regular diet. For those unable to meet their needs through diet alone, B12 supplements can be an effective alternative. Regular screenings for B12 levels can help catch deficiencies early, and supplementation can restore proper nerve function, thus preventing the typical numbness and weakness associated with this condition. Reason number 3, PAD, peripheral artery disease. Peripheral artery disease, PAD, is a common yet often overlooked condition that predominantly affects older adults, leading to reduced mobility and independence due to decreased blood flow in the arteries, particularly those supplying the legs. This condition is marked by the buildup of plaque in the arterial walls, which narrows the pathways through which blood can flow. As a result, when you're active, such as during walking, the muscles in your legs don't receive enough oxygen-rich blood, leading to symptoms like pain, cramping, or heaviness in the legs, often described as claudication. These symptoms typically improve with rest as the lower demand for oxygen can be met by the restricted blood flow. Managing PAD involves a comprehensive approach focusing on lifestyle changes and medical management to improve blood flow and reduce symptoms. Quitting smoking is paramount as smoking accelerates the progression of PAD and other atherosclerotic conditions by further narrowing and hardening the arteries. Managing blood pressure and cholesterol levels through diet, exercise, and medication also plays a critical role in slowing the disease's progression and alleviating symptoms. Exercise, particularly walking, is highly beneficial for those with PAD. Engaging in a supervised exercise program can significantly enhance circulation, improve walking distance, and reduce pain. These walking programs encourage the gradual buildup of walking endurance, starting slowly and increasing the distance and pace as tolerance improves. The pain experienced during these exercises is not harmful, rather, it is a sign that the exercise is pushing the limits of circulation, which is necessary for improvement. Moreover, ensuring regular follow-ups with healthcare providers allows for ongoing assessment and adjustment of treatment plans to address PAD effectively. Reason number 4, vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D deficiency is a prevalent issue among older adults, significantly impacting muscle function and increasing the risk of falls. This essential nutrient plays a critical role not only in bone health but also in muscle strength. As we age, our body's ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight decreases, and our kidneys become less efficient at converting vitamin D into its active form. This reduction can lead to weakened leg muscles and an increased propensity for falls, making everyday activities like climbing stairs or even walking on uneven surfaces challenging. Prevention of vitamin D deficiency is both practical and essential. Regular exposure to sunlight can significantly boost vitamin D levels. Just 10 to 15 minutes of morning sun exposure several times a week can help maintain adequate levels. However, as we age, our skin's ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight diminishes, so relying solely on sun exposure may not be adequate for everyone. Dietary sources of vitamin D also play a crucial role. Foods fortified with vitamin D, such as milk, cereal, and some types of orange juice, can help increase daily intake. Oily fish like salmon and mackerel, as well as egg yolks, are natural food sources of vitamin D. Considering supplements may be beneficial, especially for those with limited sun exposure or dietary restrictions. Vitamin D supplements are an effective way to ensure consistent levels and can help maintain muscle function and reduce fall risk. Regular checkups with healthcare providers to monitor vitamin D levels can also guide supplementation needs and dietary adjustments. Reason number 5. Sedentary lifestyle. A sedentary lifestyle, particularly prevalent among older adults, plays a significant role in the weakening of leg muscles and overall physical decline. The phrase "use it or lose it" rings especially true when it comes to maintaining muscle strength and function. As we age, muscle atrophy, often exacerbated by prolonged periods of inactivity, can lead to decreased mobility and independence. This inactivity causes muscle fibers to shrink and weaken, which not only impacts balance but also increases the risk of falls and injuries. Preventing this decline is crucial and entirely achievable through incorporating more physical activity into daily routines. Simple, enjoyable activities such as walking, swimming, or Tai Chi can make a significant difference. These activities are not only gentle on the joints but also effective in maintaining muscle mass and enhancing cardiovascular health. Walking, for instance, is a fantastic way to engage multiple muscle groups, boost circulation, and improve endurance. Swimming provides a full-body workout that tones muscles without putting strain on joints, making it ideal for those with osteoarthritis or similar conditions. Tai Chi, often referred to as meditation in motion, improves both physical balance and mental well-being. Integrating these activities into your daily life doesn't require strenuous effort. Even small adjustments can lead to significant health benefits. For example, incorporating short walks into your daily routine, whether it's walking to the local store instead of driving or taking a leisurely stroll in the park, can be impactful. Engaging in group activities like water aerobics or Tai Chi classes can also provide social benefits, keeping you motivated and connected to others. To make these activities a regular part of your life, it's helpful to set achievable goals and gradually increase the duration and intensity of your exercise. Remember, the key is consistency. Regular physical activity can slow down the loss of muscle mass, maintain strength and flexibility, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases associated with aging. Reason number 6. Osteoarthritis, degenerative joint disease. Osteoarthritis, OA, commonly known as degenerative joint disease, is a prevalent cause of leg weakness among those aged 50 and above, particularly affecting weight-bearing joints such as the hips and knees. This condition results from the gradual wear and tear of cartilage, the cushioning tissue at the joints, which leads to pain, stiffness, and reduced mobility. As the cartilage deteriorates, the joints become less able to absorb stress, which can cause individuals to avoid activities that put strain on these areas, thereby leading to muscle weakening and further loss of function. Preventing and managing the impact of osteoarthritis on leg strength involves a combination of therapeutic strategies and lifestyle modifications. Engaging in low-impact exercises is crucial. Activities such as swimming, cycling, and water aerobics reduce stress on the joints while effectively strengthening the muscles around them. These exercises help maintain flexibility and range of motion, reducing the stiffness and pain associated with OA. Strength training is equally important. Targeted exercises such as leg presses, squats, and lunges can be adapted to minimize joint strain while building the muscles that support arthritic joints. Strengthening these muscles helps stabilize and protect the joints, thereby mitigating the risk of further damage and enhancing overall mobility. In addition to physical activities, medical therapies should not be overlooked. Consulting with healthcare professionals can lead to treatments including anti-inflammatory medications, corticosteroid injections, and in more severe cases, joint replacement surgery. These treatments are aimed at managing pain and improving joint function, allowing individuals to engage more fully in daily activities and exercise regimes. Reason number 7, medication-induced myopathy. Medication-induced myopathy is an important factor contributing to leg weakness in older adults, especially as it often goes unrecognized. Certain medications can inadvertently lead to muscle weakness, making it vital for seniors and their healthcare providers to be vigilant. Statins, commonly prescribed to manage cholesterol, are a well-known cause. While effective for cardiovascular health, statins can, in some cases, lead to muscle pain or weakness, a condition known as statin-induced myopathy. This side effect may not only cause discomfort but also discourage physical activity, exacerbating leg weakness and mobility issues. It's essential for anyone experiencing such symptoms to consult their healthcare provider. A review of all medications should be conducted regularly, especially when new symptoms of weakness arise. Adjustments to medication, whether changing the dose or switching to an alternative treatment, can often alleviate these side effects. For instance, if statins are implicated, your doctor might recommend a different type of cholesterol-lowering medication or perhaps adjust the dosage to minimize side effects while still providing the cardiovascular benefits. Besides statins, other medications such as corticosteroids and certain drugs used in chemotherapy can also contribute to muscle weakness. Being proactive in managing these medications can help maintain muscle strength and overall mobility. This approach is not about ceasing the use of critical medications but optimizing them to enhance quality of life. Regular physical activity tailored to one's capabilities and a balanced diet rich in nutrients also play crucial roles in counteracting the potential negative impacts of these drugs. Reason number 8, osteoporosis and fractures. Osteoporosis is a significant health concern for seniors, characterized by weakened bones that increase the risk of fractures, which can severely impair mobility and muscle strength. As bones become more fragile, even minor falls or stresses can lead to fractures, particularly in the hips, wrists, or spine. These fractures can be debilitating, leading to prolonged periods of immobility. This, in turn, accelerates muscle atrophy and further diminishes strength, creating a cycle that can significantly impair a senior's ability to perform daily activities and maintain independence. Preventing osteoporosis and its associated fractures is key to preserving quality of life in older adults. A diet rich in calcium and vitamin D is essential, as these nutrients are crucial for bone health. Calcium supports the structural hardness of bone, while vitamin D enhances the body's ability to absorb calcium and mineralize bone. It's commonly recommended for seniors to engage in regular weight-bearing and strength training exercises to help maintain bone density and muscle strength. Additionally, medications may be prescribed to help strengthen bones. These can include bisphosphonates, which help prevent the loss of bone mass and reduce the risk of fractures. Regular screenings and bone density tests can also help catch osteoporosis early, allowing for timely intervention before significant bone loss occurs. It's important for seniors and their caregivers to consult with healthcare providers to assess bone health and receive personalized recommendations based on individual health status. Reason number 9, obesity and sarcopenic. Obesity and sarcopenic. Obesity in older adults not only place undue stress on leg muscles and joints but also compound the issue with a progressive loss of muscle mass. Excessive body weight increases the load on weight-bearing joints such as the hips, knees, and ankles, which can accelerate the wear and tear that leads to pain and decreased mobility. Simultaneously, sarcopenic obesity, a condition where fat replaces lean muscle mass, further weakens leg strength as muscles become less efficient and more prone to fatigue. The combination of obesity and reduced muscle mass makes it challenging for seniors to maintain an active lifestyle, further exacerbating muscle loss and joint problems. To counteract these effects, a balanced approach to diet and exercise is crucial. A diet rich in nutrients, low in saturated fats, and balanced in calories helps manage weight and provides the necessary components for muscle repair and maintenance. Regular physical activity is equally important and should include a mix of cardiovascular exercises, which help burn calories and improve heart health, and strength training, which is essential for maintaining and increasing muscle mass. Activities like walking, swimming, or cycling are excellent for cardiovascular health, while resistance exercises using bands, weights, or bodyweight movements like squats and lunges help strengthen muscles and joints. Reason number 10, stroke, cerebrovascular accident, strokes, or cerebrovascular accidents, are a critical health concern, especially in those over 60, affecting not just brain function but also physical mobility, particularly in the legs. A stroke occurs when the blood supply to part of the brain is interrupted or reduced, preventing brain tissue from getting oxygen and nutrients. This can lead to the death of brain cells within minutes, an event that often results in long-term impairment of the motor pathways that control leg strength and mobility. When a stroke impacts the motor cortex or the corticospinal tract, it typically results in hemiparesis or unilateral paralysis, directly affecting leg function on one side of the body. This can manifest as difficulty in walking, a lack of balance, and a decreased ability to perform daily activities independently, severely impacting a senior's quality of life. Rehabilitation post-stroke focuses significantly on regaining strength and mobility in the legs to enhance recovery, which includes physiotherapy, gait training, and sometimes the use of mobility aids. Preventing strokes involves proactive management of risk factors. Essential lifestyle changes include controlling high blood pressure, one of the leading causes of stroke. Regular monitoring and medication, if necessary, can help manage this risk. Avoiding smoking and managing other health conditions such as atrial fibrillation and diabetes also play significant roles in prevention. A diet low in sodium and rich in fruits and vegetables, along with maintaining a healthy weight, contributes to overall cardiovascular health, thereby reducing stroke risk.